Spider-Man 4 is slowly coming to life. The science fiction veteran herself joins the Mandalorian movie. Vin Diesel is ditching the car again, and Marvel's new Vision series brings back an incredibly powerful enemy. And there's lots more here in the latest KinoCheck news. News from the friendly neighborhood spider. Although there's still no solid information about the new Spider-Man adventure with Tom Holland, rumors about the focus of the Marvel blockbuster are spreading on a weekly basis. Now there are more clues about the story of Spider-Man 4. According to World of Real, Marvel and Sony are apparently considering thematizing the multiverse once again. This could, of course, lead to the eagerly awaited meeting between Peter Parker and Tom Hardy's Venom. But an appearance by the Sinister Six and Kraven the Hunter are also possible. After all, Kraven's solo film will be released on December 13th of this year. Originally, the sequel to the successful 2021 film No Way Home was scheduled to start filming at the end of September this year. However, this seems relatively unlikely, as there's still no script and the director's position is also still open. There's currently many indications that Sam Raimi could direct Spider-Man 4, but nothing has been confirmed yet. Raimi is undoubtedly a particularly attractive option for Marvel and Sony. Since the first 3 Spider-Man films with Tobey Maguire continue to enjoy great popularity, and Raimi's venture into the MCU with Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness also had its own quality. What is certain though is that Tom Holland and Zendaya will return in their roles as Peter Parker and MJ. However, the stars' busy schedules could also become an issue. After all, Zendaya has the drama with Robert Pattinson, the final season of Euphoria, and possibly Dune Messiah on her schedule. Marvel doesn't seem to be letting this bring them down though, as the movie release is still planned for July 2026. We'll keep you up to date, as always. The Mandalorian and Grogu film keeps on taking shape, as Sigourney Weaver, an absolute science fiction expert, joins the cast of the new Star Wars movie. Rumors about the actress's involvement in The Mandalorian and Grogu were already circulating in May of this year, and now everything seems to be set in stone. In an interview with Deadline, the actress revealed that she will be taking on a role in the new blockbuster, and recently even met Grogu for the first time. Her scenes are to be filmed before the end of this year, but it's not yet clear which role she will be playing. Everyone should know that Weaver is an absolute icon in the science fiction genre. Her appearances in the Alien franchise and in James Cameron's Avatar movies speak volumes. The Mandalorian cinematic adventure is being directed by Jon Favreau, who has been involved in the series from the very beginning. He will, of course, continue to be supported by Dave Filoni, but the plot of the film is currently being kept under wraps. The film's theatrical release date is May 22nd, 2026. After about 11 years of waiting, the time has finally come. Filming for the new Riddick movie with Vin Diesel is currently ongoing, and the first pictures from the set are already available. The action star shared these on his Instagram account. The eponymous Riddick can be seen standing next to a rock face and inside a vehicle in the desert. Filming on Riddick 4 Furya kicked off on August 26th, and although no official release date has been announced yet, the movie could potentially hit cinemas in the second half of 2025. The story once again centers on the anti-hero Richard B. Riddick, played by Vin Diesel, who returns to his home planet on Furya to fight a new monster alongside the other Furians. David Towie, who directed the previous installments, will once again be in charge of the screenplay and direction of the new action thriller. It's currently unknown who else will be appearing in front of the camera alongside Vin Diesel. Work on Dan Trachtenberg's new Predator movie Badlands is making good progress. The first details about the plot of the sci-fi movie have already leaked online. Under the working title Backpack, the movie is currently being shot in New Zealand. According to Predator movies, the plot centers around twin sisters Thea and Tessa, who could not be more different. Thea, a naive but incredibly clever scientist, leaves her trusted laboratory for the first time to set off on an adventure. Her sister Tessa, however, is the exact opposite, a determined and serious individual who is fully committed to her family's goals and won't let anything or anyone, not even her own sister, stop her. The conflict between the two sisters is set to play a pivotal role, based on initial information. And of course, there's the alien hunter who's likely to complicate their lives even further. Predator Badlands is set in the future. Particularly exciting is the assumption that Elle Fanning, who is currently in talks for the starring role, could play both sisters at the same time. The new film in the franchise will be directed by Dan Trachtenberg, who has already won over audiences with Prey. As filming is expected to wrap up this year, nothing would actually prevent the film from being released in 2025. But this is still uncertain. Speaking of Prey, according to insider sources, the sequel Prey 2 is also ongoing, which could possibly be set in the turmoil of the Second World War. However, at the moment, the release plans for Badlands and Prey 2 are still unknown. We'll keep you up to date. Pixar has once again outdone themselves with Inside Out 2 and created one of the most successful animated movies of all time. So it should come as no surprise that they're already thinking about making another movie. Pete Docter, Chief Creative Officer at Pixar, revealed in an interview with Fandango that his team is already brainstorming ideas for a possible third part. Although production has not yet officially begun, Docter stressed that there is still a lot to be discovered in the world of emotions. According to him, only a small part of this world has been explored so far, and there are many aspects that have not been realized in the first two films. Whether there will actually be another adventure with Riley and her emotions is yet to be seen. For the time being, we can look forward to the spin-off series, Dream Productions, which is set to debut on Disney Plus in spring 2025. The series will be set between the events of the first two movies and takes us into the exciting world of dream production, where Riley's dreams have to be created every night under time pressure and on a tight budget. One of Marvel's most charismatic villains returns. It's been almost 10 years since the Avengers had to take on the artificial intelligence Ultron, created by Tony Stark and Bruce Banner. The villain was thought to have been defeated, but now he is celebrating his comeback. As The Hollywood Reporter confirms, Ultron, who will once again be voiced by Emmy Award-winning actor James Spader, will play a role in Vision. This doesn't come off as a complete surprise, however. After all, it was Vision, played by Paul Bettany, who was able to stop Ultron at the end of Avengers Age of Ultron. This deep connection between the two characters naturally makes Ultron an exciting antagonist in the upcoming Marvel series. Exactly how his return will unfold remains unclear for the time being, though. There are many possibilities, from flashbacks to a whole resurrection, which could even bring Ultron back into the Marvel Cinematic Universe in the long term. The Vision project is being directed by Terry Matalas, known for Star Trek Picard. The story revolves around the White Vision, who sets out in search of a new meaning in life, but more details are yet to be revealed. The first season is due to premiere on Disney Plus in 2026, and we're very excited. Sequels upon sequels, and yet we still look forward to many of the latest news. Speaking of sequels, we got an exciting new movie preview on our channel for 28 years later. But if you're rather interested in a new beginning, you might be keen on watching our latest movie preview for DC's Superman. Let us know what you liked about this week's updates, and we hope to see you next week for more KinoCheck news.